Hi there, this is called the Skatchkov Trap and it's in the Philador defense, taken from the game Skatchkov against Kovalchikov in 2001. After e4 and e5, knight f3, d6, the Philador, white plays d4 and black plays the knight d7 line. Bishop c4 is met by this perhaps dubious move h6, taking away this g5 square. We've seen in a previous trap, the Skatchkov trap, well worth checking out. What can happen if the knight gets to g5, where black will then have to defend the attack on f7 by playing knight to h6. So black plays h6 here, preempting, but white continues now with d takes on e5, and now if black plays d takes on e5, white has this lovely shot, bishop takes on f7, another sacrifice, giving up the bishop, since after king takes on f7, white's got two pawns for that bishop, with knight takes on e5. The knight's immune for capture, because if knight takes knight, then queen takes queen on d8. So the king's going to move to f6. And we've reached an interesting position here in this trap. In the game Kostenyuk against Skripchenko, the former ladies world champion played queen d4. That was incorrect, and the game actually fizzled out into a draw. The trap line, originally, I found this move, queen d5, being given, but this is incorrect because queen to e8 by black gives black, in fact, the upper hand. Black can hold this position. If black would play here knight to e7, then white is winning after queen f7 check. And when king takes the knight on e5, bishop f4 sends the king to d4 and gets mated soon. First little waiting move, queen e6, cutting off flight squares of the king, preparing bishop e3. And now knight c5, bishop e3 anyway, is mate. But going back, that queen d5 move is actually incorrect, because as I mentioned, queen d5 will be met by queen e8, and black can hold. The correct move here, as played by Skatchkov himself in his game against Kovalchikov in 2001, is knight to c3, giving up the knight on e5, because after king takes on e5, then queen d5 is going to mate after king f6, queen f5 check, king back to e7, and now knight d5 sends the king back home to e8, and queen g6 is mate. And going back, if instead of king taking the knight then on e5, if black had the insight to see that would lead to mate, and tries bishop b4 instead, as in the game Skatchkov against Kovalchikov, then white wins now by playing this Kostenyuk move, queen d4, playing it a move later. Now it does in fact win. If bishop takes on c3, b takes on c3, white's threatening a discovered attack here. Black really is powerless. If king e6, then queen d5 is going to lead to mate after king f6, queen f7, giving up the knight now, and bishop f4, and that is checkmate. So this has been the Skatchkov Trap in the Philador. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.